What the hell? What the hell? Alright, so now we can publish that. Alright. Let's see, I need this. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Tom? Yeah, what's up, Queen? Hey, Alice. Yeah, I need to jump into this. You know, I couldn't do much beforehand because they didn't have the information in game, and I was just kind of like, okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? So I gotta figure it out, right? Not crazy exciting stuff, but I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna work on this. And if you want to chill, hang out, all that kind of stuff. Interesting. How is that thing still got tied to my account? Ugh. I gotta fix that still. It's really annoying. I need to test something here, guys. I'm trying to get rid of stream elements and it just won't go away. Yeah, that's really annoying. Let's see. Let's see here. Problem is that I haven't quite started yet, Mecca, so you're okay. I was getting ready to get into it, but then like let me mute that. I still have stream elements tied to my account and I don't want it there because I think it's causing problems with my alerts. Everybody loves math. You're a nerd if you don't like math. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. You're good. Sorry, guys. I just gotta chill and do this for a quick second. I might, if I can't figure it out quick, I'm just gonna ditch it and figure it out later. I thought I had fixed this already. But apparently I have not. What's up, Floss? How you doing, bud? I know you're here for the math. And for those of you who don't know, we have a 2-time campaign energy event today. So make sure you don't use all your cores on your refreshes until after the reset. That which is at 4 p.m. Pacific already. So it was like 3.5 hours ago. In case you didn't know, that was happening. And if you need to know, there should be some announcements. There's only one person in my chat who gets that joke. And luckily he laughed. I mean, it's just, yeah, look, I've done it. It was just hilarious. You know, I'm going to screw with this stuff later. I'm not going to worry about it now. All right. So stream elements is still on my account. I have to bust that out. Let me just make a note so I don't forget it. let's see. Okie dokie. All right. So we got this crate. So ultimately, so I get it. This is how you guys are gonna have to bear with some of the notes. So like basically, we want orbs, right? We want some orbs. Let's see. Ooh. I know a lot of people kind of figured out some math already on this, but I still just want to kind of. All right, so it's the Screen Champions, and basically it's about getting these orbs, right? So we want orbs, and we want prime time orb, or the other three, which is, and that's basically the orange one. And then what's the other one? Syndication. And if you don't know, by the way, if you don't care about orange gear at all, then you want to open the lower tier ones. If you want that, if you want those elite credits, because you get the same amount regardless. And you can open more orbs. All right. So that's that. So we get those points. All right, then we got the milestones, right? So those, I'll have to enter this information. I like to like check and see. All right, so it's 45 milestones. That's nice. You get 8 of those. See, and that's what you want, right? So how many? 45. So let's go find one of our higher milestone events here. It looks like we want this one. Okay, so we'll copy this. We'll copy. Typically, we want all of this stuff. Except for there's only one part of it. There's only one thing. I mean, it's basically just opening orbs, right? So we really just slightly different, but let's just copy this for now. Yeah. Oh, there's no. Yeah. There's no chance I'm going lower. Honestly, Flaz, like none. What is this called? What are they calling this? The winner or Screen Champions? And it is, how long is this thing? 14 days. So it's from 12/21. What is 14 days from now? The 4th, January 4th, right? 2021 party! All right. All right, so I got to fill out all these milestone things. This thing gets like, what did I say, 45 of these? Yeah. It's annoying. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, this is, I think, the first time they've done a milestone that's like just one aspect of an event. Like normally they have like 2 different parts of it, but they don't have that here, which is weird. All right. All right. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think the blue one does have the, oh wait, the blue one doesn't. Yeah, the purple one does. That's fair. All right, so let's do copy this. Let's do that. And I think it, is it smart? How smart is it? Yeah, all right. So what did I say, 45, right? 45. I made way too many of these. All right. All right, and I personally like to actually log in here what they've got. Because, I don't know, because just for future reference, I guess. Let's see, and do they all have, what is this, a purple gear credit? Do they all have 500? Because that way I don't want to have to write that. No, they don't. That's so annoying. Through 18 is a purple gear credit. This is the exciting stuff, folks. This is the exciting stuff. What will I call you? I'm going to call you Harmon. Thank you, Harmon. Appreciate it. And that's what, one blue gear, yeah. Ten squirrel girl. To make sure I know my information, Odinson. Figure out exactly how much time I want to spend. Some people don't want to spend cores. Some people want to know exactly how far they want to get, what it's going to take to get there, and how much time it's going to take to get there. What's the meaning of life? That's the real question. That is the real question. Actually, we don't even need this column at all, right? Actually, I'll probably delete that. Probably delete that. Probably gonna delete that. Probably gonna delete that. Oh, this is so good. So we got 500 purple creds in each one of these, which is good. Okay, let's see here. And then we've got, there's really no shards in this one because it's not a character event. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, and it's like, some people are also wondering, you know, is this going to be a, do you want to manually blitz or blitz sim? So that's another aspect of trying to figure this whole thing out, which I get, you know, it's kind of like, okay. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, especially we just get blitz sim, and then it's like, you know, you get this different point thing, and it's like, well, do you continue to blitz, do you sim blitz, or do you actually auto blitz? That's the real question, right? And yeah, like Alex said, it's specific to that one. Oh, this is so good. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to digest exactly what, I'm trying to digest exactly what, I mean, this is a little bit different than most of the events that we've had. So I'm trying to figure out, so I don't need shards. This column can go away, you know, so I'm kind of like, all right, like this is just whatever. This I'll put in. Now I'm going to pick, I'm just going to focus in on the, and actually, you know what? I might want to, I think I might have a better example. What was the one where, let me see, I need to find this. Let's see. Need to find an example of this. Need to find an example of this. Oh man, this really is good. Yeah, exactly, Nightwolf. I mean, that's the thing. I'm gonna do it with this. I'm gonna do the math for the sim first because, frankly, I've got no interest in the other one, in auto blitzing. So I want to see where did I ever log one? Ruby Hearts. Where's the one where it's like purple points per jack-o'-lantern? Okay, I might need to find a different. When was the last time? What was that for? What was that? What was the last event? Was it the chimichanga one? Yeah, that's what I gotta find. Which isn't on this spreadsheet. Where did I put that one? That's when you start getting too many. When you get too many spreadsheets. How do I remove this? Trying to think where I might have had that at. That's really the question. That is the question at all. All right, I need to pull this one over here. Okay, let me see where. See, this sheet is. Let's see, what sheet is this? This is my regular YouTube one. I don't think I would put that on Patreon, do I? Seems like a regular. This feels like a regular spreadsheet. Let's see. Maybe I put it in. Though I used to shoot. Excuse me. Maybe it's on this one. No, it's not hidden on. So I've got 3 different spreadsheets or 3 Google Docs that I have a bunch of different tabs on. One's my Patreon one. One is the one that you guys see, which is just my general one I share on YouTube for everybody. And then I have another one that I used to do back in the day. That I had a tab called YouTube videos on, which I tried to move away from, where I'd either do it on the Patreon or the one that I share with everybody. But I thought I stopped using that. But maybe I accidentally went back to it. Yeah, see. What is this? That's just some random crap. So I'm just trying to find that. I have a template. If I don't have a template, I'll recreate. But I know I did. I thought I did one for the chimichangas, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, it was the July one. It was the July one. This is all kinds. I'm just looking off to the side here. That's gold. That's Alt 7. What's all this nonsense? It's ion cost. All right, none of that. Would I have done it on another one here? Orb milestones? Here's another one. All right, let's check this one. Cyclops, beloved battles. No, I don't see it on this one. This is when I shifted over. Man, maybe I didn't do one for the... I swear I did an event. You know what? Let me look at something. Because I feel like I remember doing the thumbnail for it, to be honest with you. Because I thought the thumbnail that I did was a Doc Ock leak. So I need to look and see. No, that's not what I want. I want my playlists. Playlists. All right. And that would have been in like efficiency and basic guides. News and updates, news and game improvement, Dark Dimension 3, news, PvP, team care, efficiency, and basic guides. All right, so let's find that from July. Challenge, level 80. Get good, Dark Dimension 3 compilation. Shimmy's tracking to finish, Orb Trap, Fun in the Sun milestones, what to do to finish. All right. Let's see here. All right, so let's open that. All right, did I post a link to like the... Of course I didn't. Link to the spreadsheet. All right, let's see. That's what I was hoping for. All right, so it is this YouTube video one. Where the hell did I put it? Orb milestones? It's got to be in Orb milestones. All right. Yeah, that's the doc. Candy. All right, let's pull up my. I need to. Oh, it is that one. Dang it! I just blew by it. I just didn't think it was that one. It was slightly different. It's this one. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, slightly different though. All right. Yep. Smell like candy. All right, so this is the one that's a little bit, it's slightly different. Yeah, so here's all these 45. Okay. All right, so let's copy this one because this is more relevant. This is more relevant. Their pass is for sure lackluster. That's for sure. All right, so everything I did down here is trash. All right. So this is what I want. All right. I just use the same format to keep it simple. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Oh, so good. All right, so I want to do that, except for screen time is what we're talking about. We got 14 days. All right. Let's see. Mojo Winter. Blah blah. I forget what it was called. Screen time. Okay. All right. Just hot chocolate. Nightwolf, nothing exciting. It's all good, Mac. I'm just working on the spreadsheet for the screen time event. I'm basically streaming it while I work on it. Nothing crazy, but I wanted to get that done. So, let's see. All right, so I got that still. Event. Final mode. I don't know what all this is nonsense about. I wish. Now, when I do put liquor in it, though, I use I use whiskey, believe it or not. JMO. I use JMO, which is surprisingly good, actually. Surprisingly good. How to get points, orange points. Okay, open. Purple orb. All right, so this is called. I gotta double check those names. How to get shimmies. See, this is slightly different, but it's man, these guys and they're changing stuff up on me. Like, I can't use the same template over and over because these jerkies. All right. Let's see. What was it called? The orbs. Mojo's Winter Special is what it called. Mojo's Winter Special. Winter Special. Screen time currency. All right. Go there, then it just gives us that. All right. So, milestones again, so we got the scoring is prime time orb orange, which is 800. I'm just putting this here for the time being so I can see it. Syndication orb, which is purple, which is 600. And then rerun orb, which is blue, which is 300. I'm not gonna look at that. So points per orange. So we'll just do this. Open. I'm just gonna say open orbs. We don't need to. Orange required. Okay, so that's the overall point total, which is 72,000. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we need IND orbs. Chimmy's required to open orange orb. No, it's screen time now. ST required to open orange orb is 2,000, right? Yeah, it's a good shot, Nightwolf. There's no doubt about it. And you might want to do a little bit more in the shot, but it's aight. It's aight. What orbs am I looking for? So it takes... Interesting. So it's the same conversion here, right? Oops. All right, so the equation here is, so this is, let's just do 2 open orb. And then I like to be lazy with my spreadsheets. Okay, let's see. Let's fix that real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me a second so I can say bye-bye. I know, it is blasphemy, isn't it? It is blasphemy. Give me a second, guys. All right, sorry, I'm trying to fix that now. I gotta fix that. All right, hold on a second. All right, so I need to figure that out. What up, Lucifer? How you doing? there. I'm trying to... Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. How do I do that? Why can I not find that? Oh my god, this is annoying. All right, give me a sec, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I'm some of my mod settings are kind of jacked right now, so I'm trying to find that. Where is... Why is my stinking chat not showing up, guys? Oh no. What's up, Bandit? How you doing? Oh, Tuna, thanks, buddy. Tana, buddy. XXX. I love you. Hugs and kisses all the way. How are you guys doing? I appreciate that. See now? Yeah, that's what should be popping up. But for some reason, Stream Elements is all messed up. There's what I want to look for. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, I finally found it. Finally found it. How you doing, Tana? Good? The Ghost of WolverThor Futures, right. Sorry, I had to fix some mod stuff there for a second, and it wasn't working right. Was not working right. Yes, thank you for the follow, Lawful Sons. Very much appreciate that. My I've got some stuff that's bugged in my game or in my Streamlabs at the moment, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it. Thanks. Yeah, see, and it's like, so I go through and I have to actually mess with, and I have to physically actually do the what do you want to call it, like the mini feed or the shout out or whatever you want to call it, because for some reason it doesn't show up, and I'm just kind of like, why is that happening? And I've actually not sure, so I'm kind of like, okay, so I'm trying to figure out that on the side. I thought I had it figured out, but clearly don't. So I'm kind of like, all right, so if I'm supposed to be doing this, then, you know, what am I, how am I actually supposed to make sure? Oh, dang it. That means I forgot about Arena again, which Queen was trying to remind me about. That's hilarious. Thanks, Queen. I forgot. But let's see here. So what I'm trying to do, let's see. Hopefully I didn't end up too bad. Let's see. What's up, puppies? How you doing? Thanks for following, Zach. Appreciate that. I have to physically manually do that. So, all right. You know what I can do though? Let's see here. Let me do this. Let me get this open. So we're doing some very, very exciting stuff. Maybe thanks for the follow, Spears. I very much appreciate that as well. Let's see. Give me the Rodon. Give me the rundown. Thought this was a vid on YouTube, but it's parent. Oh yeah. We're just getting into it, honestly, pups. So like, I'm just going through it. I'm chilling. Tana just raided with a bunch of folks. I'm gonna dive into the numbers. I forgot about Arena. Queen reminded me, so I need to see where I ended up. And we're gonna kind of start putting some information in here as we're kind of checking this thing out. So hopefully I didn't drop too far. It looks like I don't know if I got, let's see here, somewhere between. Okay, that's not too bad. It looks like I got 5th. That's pretty solid. All right, I'll take that, I suppose. I'm not sure how that's possible by forgetting, but I'll take it. I will take it. All right, so let's get back into this. All right, so so what I'm doing here is I'm basically looking at the. I'm going step by step. It's not like super exciting, but yeah, they might. What did they hack me for, Mac? They could have hacked me. I mean, whatever they hack me for, I'll take it. Let's see. So, all right. So I want milestones. You know what I could do too is I could show you guys this on screen. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. There we go. So now you guys can at least see what I'm looking at. So what I'm doing here, let's see. So we got screen champions. We've got all these milestones that I got to go through here and whatever. There's 45 of them, which is the same that we had for this Chimmy event. But it's screen champions, right? So it's not heat storm, it's screen champions. And then screen time. Though this one, see, this is the thing I was saying this earlier. Like they do it slightly. This is so annoying. Every one is like slightly different, so you can't. Every time I make a new one of these, it's like a semi-template, but then I gotta redo the whole damn thing. And before I was talking about how you do it blitzing, how you do it whaling, how you do an orbing, and all this different thing, which is somewhat similar. So I'll still look at that, and that way you can kind of decide where you go with everything, right? And again, it was, you know, I looked at the duration anyway. How to get screen time. Oh, you know what I need to do? Sorry, guys. You guys. Let's pull this over to here. Yes, I'm still listening. Why would I not still be listening? Why would I not be listening? All right, get out of your ad. All right, there we go. Let's get that minimized. Okay, what's up, Nico? How you doing? Thanks, Zach, man. I'll have to check it out for sure. All right, so this, let's just make that equal to this for the time being. Actually, let's do this, duration left. Duration left equals today minus, or actually, no. Is this how I do it? Minus today, right? I think it should be that way. No, come on. No, so let's do today minus 01/04/2021. No. All right, is this not possible to work because of something silly? I had it the other way and it went the other negative. I'd like it if it just told me that. Minus today. All right, whatever. That's annoying. I have arms. They're right here. Oh, I see. Yes. I'm wearing green. It's festive. It's colors. I suppose I have my body disappears too, doesn't it? Oh, well. Thanks for the follow, Calix. I very much appreciate that. Let's see. I'm good, Callie. I'm just doing some fun math stuff, some orb stuff. So the event, so this, again, the event is Screen Champs. Begins. All right, we need 72,000 points to get all 45 milestones. All right. We get these points by opening orbs, right? So we we're points per purple orb is, this needs to equal that. And this should equal that divided by that, which it does. All right, so, and then what is this? Why is that? Yes. So the screen, and then when you go, the screen time required to open these orbs. All right, 800, 600, and 300. Okay. So that is, so, except for it's total screen time required. And then laziness. So it's a 1-for-1 ratio like I was mentioned before. Yes, I am just a floating head. Don't tell anybody. All right, so points per orb. That's the amount of orbs you need. All right, so how to get, now the question becomes how you get screen time, right? So we've got our daily objectives, which I'll go over in a second. Event duration 14, per day energy use. So I did this before, so that's good. So that's already there. So we should get 1,008 energy per day. What's up, 6765? How you doing? Yes, it used to be that, Jax. That's why every single time I do one of these, I have to redo it. They like combine these different events from these things. It's super annoying. Energy over duration. This is ultimately comes to screen time, which should be that times that, which is good. So you get 14,000 energy over that time, right? And that's just per day energy use. And again, that's 288 times the 80 by 3 times 124. So the mass over here, 12 energy per hour plus 80 free energy 3 times a day, and then 450 core refreshes at 120 each, right? So that's your 1,008. 8 times 3, 4 times 120. I should have done them. Why didn't I do that? I should always have that. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so Zach's confirming my maths right there, so good. Good. Thank you, Zach. Energy over the duration, like I said, that's just those two times each other. Daily for rating, let's see here. So this is screen time again, and then what were the, let's see, objectives. All right, so you get 200 for real-time contender. So let's move these all up one because I think there's one extra this time. Daily real RTA contender, right? Is that what it's called? Real-time arena contender, RTA. I'll just say RTA. All right, so we get 200 there. All right, so it's still the same. So you get a ton of the, is that right? 200 times 4, what is that? No, okay, I was going to say 435 is what I want. I was like, that's not right. 200 in arena, all right, so that's cool. All right, so again, that's, and then there's one more, right? All right, let me pull that up because nobody likes commercials. Of course, I'm stuck with an ad. I'm not going to listen to your NCS stuff if you're going to give me all these nonsense ads. All right, so we got the 200 arena, and then there was the other one. What was the other one? I already collected all my stuff because I'm an idiot. What was the other one? I'm like at 72 in RTA. Oh yeah, ISO energy too. Ta-da! Thank you. So I need 2 rows for that. 1, 2. Per day energy. We'll just say campaign. Per day ISO energy. Yeah, thank you. 15 energy per hour, which is 360, plus the 280 for free, plus 4. Yep, okay, so let's do that. So this then becomes, let's get this an actual equation. 12 energy per hour, so 12 times 24, that's right? Yeah, so let's just do it like that, so that every time I do this, I don't have to think that much. 12 times 24. All right, let's copy that, go to here, and then now it's 15 though, instead of 12. And that's what I believe Zachman said. Yep, all right, cool. So now this, yep. So this should equal that times purple, but it should be 32. No, did I miss it? 33. Right? Is that right? That's right. Let's see. I wish Ray knows. Get like. Oh, you guys don't hear the. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. There you go. Is that? How's that music? Is it too loud? No, I've heard that they're 200. Let me check. Let me check on my. Yeah, so the raids was the one that I wasn't sure about earlier either. Let's see. So right now we need to double check this one, because right now I have that as 500. Thanks for the follow. I very much appreciate it. I'm bad at watch over. That's amazing. That's amazing. Trying to get to the bottom of some of this. I am the leader of the grumpy old mutants. That is me. I just thought that was obvious. Is that not obvious? Some of us live under a bridge. Some of us don't. You know what? I think... Oh, man, does anybody know? Need to know. Let's see here. I'm checking Discord to see if... Let's see. So I see Zach's math there. And Zach's got these... So he's got a bunch of stuff there. Shards need energy. Calendar dailies. Need the... I'm going to ask here. No. The screen time awarded for the raid daily. Alright, let's see if we can get someone to help us there. Let's see. I mean, I don't have them all. That's the problem. I've collected them because I'm an idiot. Thanks for the follow, Kilapizza. Very much appreciate that. Thanks for the follow, Callie Jester, as well. Let's see. Oh, it's nice. Thanks, Alvito. All right, so it is 400. So this is right. So that 400 is right. All right, so we got that right. Merci. Thanks, Tom. Let's see. I'm good, Javi. How are you doing? Yeah, it would have been nice. I agree. All right. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So, all right, so we got 14 days. We got the energy right. We got the overall energy duration right. The ISOs per day we got right. We got the overall energy or screen time right. So all of these we got right. So let's just make sure that D minus, let's do this. This plus this plus this plus this because I didn't feel like. All right. Subtotal of. So this is all right. So the way this works now, this spreadsheet is so if you do all this stuff, you still need to get 31,000. That's the part where I'm like, all right, so this energy thing, these were critical last time. They're critical again this time. So we need 31,000. All right. See, no, okay, so this is where they, okay, yeah. This was where the orb event was last time, and they took it out this time. So those little SOBs. So this whole thing over here that you guys are seeing, we're part of it. All of this, these were ways to get more chimneys, is you could open a whole bunch of orbs to get chimneys. Now, they didn't do that. So they took that out. That is gone. So this section, where you could get, you know, some more, at that time it was chimneys, screen time. You could get a whole bunch more points from just opening orbs. So that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. All right, I'll have to remember that when I actually get to the point where I'm going to shoot the video. I need to remember that. Yeah, super bites, man. Other ways to get screen time, right? And it's really just Blitz, isn't it? I mean, am I wrong? It's just Blitz.
Premium is dedicated to you. During your dinner party with
right? Yeah, it's just Blitz. So see, that's what they did. Okay, so they took this other event, but took the orb opening out of it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. How do you guys feel about that? Good? I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good about that. Ugh, I've already spent a bunch of cores. Who do I need to... Alright, you're going to go by. RTA dailies count. So the daily aspect of it counts only. But yeah. So the only way to get yeah, it's just dailies, blitz, and energy, which so outside of all, you know, hold on a sec, sorry. Need to sorry, Pineapple. I use my cores to have fun in Arena. It's really the only reason I have them is to spend them in Arena. I was like, how did Thanos show up? I'm like, oh, because I'm not facing Black Order. All right. Let's go ahead and flip the script. Not that there's much to flip, but I always like to take out Invisible Woman. Just because she's a pain in the butt. I guess I'll go ahead and stun her just in case. Why do you regret trying to get long shot early, Callie? Oh, you spent too many cores, yeah. I mean, look, I spent money on cores early in the game, and then I just... Oh, that was pretty... Actually, it hit pretty hard. Am I going to lose this? No, I'm not going to lose this one. Was I kidding? And then I just grind arena like nonstop, and that helped me build a big stash. So now it's a lot easier to just spend a lot of cores. I mean, I've gotten up to like thousands of cores per attempt. I've never seen an event for a double charge of Thanos, honestly. Yeah, you know, I'm doing the same thing. 67, 65. I only go to 100, though. Because, honestly, the drop rate's so bad. I'm just like, meh. Yeah, a lot of people do that, Underdog. There's several in my shard who sit at number 2 or sit at number 1 or sit at number 4. For me, I try to stay top 5 the best I can. And then depending on the day and what people's strategies are, I switch it around. I mean, like, all of these people are... This guy here, Caltrain, I don't know, he used to come by every once in a while, but he normally likes to sit at number 1. This guy used to sit at number 1 all the time. It would just nonstop. But he even though he just came up, he was a huge whale. I don't know if he's still playing or if it's the same person or not. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Scopely has basically pitted us against each other to spend cores. I mean, so it's like we're spending money to chase a rabbit that we'll never catch. And but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so let's see. All right, so so where we were at with this is that we've got how to get screen time, right? And it's campaign energy, ISO energy, and then the 3 dailies. It is a huge pain, Zach. It is a huge pain. It's annoying. To me, it's one of the funner aspects of the game, so I keep doing it. Yeah, exactly. Like Callie said, it's how these mobile games work. They're gotcha games. There's a reason it's called gotcha, and it's spelled G-A-T-C-H, but it should be like the actual, like, gotcha. Like, I got you, I caught you, I tricked you. No, Zach, I haven't done that yet. And I might, but first I want to look at the blitz. So what we're going to do is screen time per... blitz sim per sim blitz win, which is what, 22? I think I put that over here, or did I delete it? I did. Oh no, 22. Yeah, honestly though, Mitchell, like, my arena is not as bad as others, so I feel like mine's still a mid-tier, because like a bunch of people in my alliance always complain to me that I don't have like 700 black orders all over the place, because they do. All right, so what is this? Let's see, where's this pull it? So, all right, so this is saying blitz wins required is 1400, basically 1435. Days left. Let's make sure it's going to the right one. It is, okay. Blitz required to win per day, 102. Rotations per a day with 20. This is fine. Hours awake. Now this is changed now. Because it's, I mean, I guess technically, no, it's not. It's every 2 hours. That's it. It's right there. I think I might be done. I think this is simple, guys. All right, so we got this part right. The screen time. So you get 31,000. So the remaining screen time. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I do this. Subtotal of screen time required. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's that minus that. So I'm saying this is what's left. All right, so we give the point 22. I need to wrap this. This is driving me nuts. Speaking of which, that means... Is that my blitz timer? I feel like I just did this. No, it isn't. All right, so let me set that for like 6 minutes from now. We'll do 4 minutes from now. Yeah, exactly, Mitchell. That's what you do with black orders that big. Some people actually like going against stronger black orders. All right, so screen time per sim blitz win, 22. Blitz wins required, again, is that many points divided by the 22 gives me that many blitzes I need. I've got 14 days left for the event, which means I need that many wins divided by 14 per day. So I need 102 wins per day. If you do a rotation with 20 wins, or every rotation you get 20 wins, you only need 5 rotations a day. I think it's, I literally don't think I need to do anything else here. Right? I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I mean, anything else beyond that is just for more orbs. I'm gonna gray this out so I don't forget. Oh no, I don't need to do that.
On your next video conference call, show
I'll just gray that part out.
Just make a quick trip to your local Salvation Army thrift store.
I mean, yeah, I'm done, right? That's it. I just need to blitz 5 times a day on sim, which I think is fine.
All our clothing, including designer labels.
Yeah, I mean, everything more than this is... You're finishing your milestones with blitzing 5 a day. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's 100% less. That's why I didn't bother adding. So the way I like to work or do things is generally like get a rough order of magnitude. And depending where that rough order of magnitude lands, determine at that point if it needs to be more detailed or not. And given this, yeah, that's it. I mean, so I'll walk through this one more time just to make sure. So over here, I've got the number of points per milestone for the entire milestones. Where am I going? Milestones. Right? So it's 72,000, right? 72,000. You guys can see at the bottom there. And so that's what I got there, 72,000. And we get, it costs 800 points, or you get 800 points for a primetime orb, 600 points for a syndication orb. 800, 600. And then the orbs required, it's just talking about orbs, it's just talking about how many, whatever. And then so basically, you need 72,000 screen time, right? It's 1 for 1. It's 4 50 core refreshes to do what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, and like Zach is saying, the more teams you add, the less rotations it is. So I've got the 72,000 screen time here, right? And then you start talking about how you get screen time. That's this section here. Right now the duration's 14 days. We've got the campaign energy. We've got the ISO energy. So it gives you the energy, or the energy that you get over the day, over the course of the duration, the screen time. Then you've got the screen time you get from the daily rewards, which tells you that you, outside of all that, you need 31,000 more, 31,565. So then you look at other ways to get screen time. You go to Blitz. Screen time per sim blitz win is 22. So then it just, the math of how many blitzes you need to get, you know, you take this, what you need here, the overall screen time required divided by 22 per win, and it means you need 1,435 blitz wins. You know you got 14 days left. That means I got blitz. Let me make sure you guys can see this. And then, and actually I should probably zoom in a little bit better for you guys. You guys should have yelled at me earlier for that. Aren't you guys yelling at me to zoom in closer so you can see better? It's not my responsibility. Yes, it is. So, you know, that's when you're talking about blitz wins you need per day. If you assume a 20 per rotation, you could do more, but it's 5 rotations. That's it. I'm done. You know, and then you could take cores out of it if you want. You could do more blitzes if you want. You could do more rotations if you want. You could blitz manually if you want. You could spend on screen time if you want. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm just doing this. That's it. That's it. And I think what I'm going to recommend to people is just do this. And if you want to do more, if you want to save on cores, then do more blitzing. If you want to save on time on blitzing, then spend money or cores. I mean, it's that simple. And then it's just about the fact that they, you know, and honestly, given how they set it up, as much as I'm annoyed about the orbs not being a part of this, I'm not annoyed based on the event. I'm annoyed that I can't open my orbs. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm annoyed. So it's like, all right. Let me just make sure I don't have to hit a raid here. Let me do this. I think that's it. I mean, I was expecting this to be much more elaborate, but I just don't think it is. Yeah, and like Dwayne, I'm not including free stuff. I'm not free energy from calendars. Any rand stuff. Yeah, I'm including that, Dwayne. I included the free ISO energy that you get from refreshes. I'm not including like random calendar things though. Zachman, I do the same thing, and I actually recommend exactly what Zachman's saying to everybody else. Zachman's saying he's holding his orbs until he needs them. You know, so we didn't get the orb event. If your OCD will let you, you know, ignore the fact that you've got all these red dots, then just let it sit there until you have to open them. And then if an orb event comes in January or February, it's like, all right, cool, I've got these orbs. You know what I mean? You know, that's my opinion on it. So, and Zach does the same thing. I think that's a smart strategy. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right, Tom. There's another day where you could get a 50 core cap. There's all kinds of different things. So everything I'm showing, it gets smaller. And that's where I'm saying, like, so for me, I stop here. When I do my data stuff, this is where I stop, because what I'd explain or shoot here is, guys, this isn't bad. You know, if you want to make it simpler, you can. There's all these mechanisms to make it simpler. But to me, the math doesn't matter at that point, because this is so easy. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just easy. Marvel Realm of Super... Oh, you mean Marvel Realm of Champions? And no, I didn't try it. All I had to do is look at it, and I decided I'm not playing it. I had it on my servers that I was going to play it. I was excited for it for a little bit, but nah, I think that game looks like trash, honestly. Or let me say that differently. It was like, I thought Super War looked better, and that never went global. So if this one does go global, then, you know, it's a political thing more than anything else, but I just don't think it looks very fun. I'm OCD hoarding it. Yeah, I mean, that's a problem for everyone, 67, 65. I mean, a lot of people are just OCD with those red dots. And it's just tough, you know? Yeah. They need to rework a lot of the orbs, but honestly, like, one of the things that, you know, I wish they'd do is make like a second tier of it. Like, don't rework that orb, just make a new orb. Like, make a gold 2 orb. You know, so that way if they're worried that somebody saved up 1,000 gold 2 orbs, that, you know, there's no point in saving them because they're not going to rework that orb. You know what I mean? The only point to save it is for orb opening event. I feel like they need to... Oh, yeah, we already caught that one. Oh, Feisty Goat with the phone got really hot, huh? Do you have the expected average orbs per day? The meat game. I don't. What do you mean by the average expected average orbs per day? Oh, no. So what I do, I mean, what I normally do, Meek, is I'll check back. Like for me, I'll check back in here and change my duration, and like I might like I'll play with this number a little bit, you know, and I could put something off to the side over here that's like checking in, you know, where you put points left. So like the right way to do that is, you know, basically take this, you know, and you do days left, and whatever this is, you know, and then here it's like stream time required, you know, and it's like you just go there and you look at where you're at, you know what I mean? Or actually, you don't even need to do that. I take that back even. You could literally reduce this by how many points you have, and it's easy. So you can use what I have here and then just do that same thing, and you just got to check it every like day or so. I say golf orbs. I like golf orbs too. I think we should all call them golf orbs. Someone had that autocorrect in the chat the other day as well. How many orbs does that give you a day? I didn't even... So, I mean... So let's just do a subtotal here. Oh wait, that's not per day though. Oh, yeah. Just for fun, let me put this here. Per day screen time equals... plus this, plus... Oh wait, no. Equals this plus this plus 200 plus 200 plus 400. That's what you get per day. So depending on how many orbs you get, let's just do well, let me be clear. Orange orbs per day equals this divided by 800. That's with just the basic stuff. Okay. Per day blitz screen time equals this times, let's just say, we'll just use that for argument's sake. Smells like candy. Let's see. So your total orbs per day are just basically the sum of those two. Yeah, so it's a little over 6. Total orange orbs per day.
This is Coach Dave Wanstead. Watch Vikings versus Saints. Christmas Day on Fox with YouTube.
There's my skip ad. Get out of here with that. Let's see. All right. Yeah. Zach, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Shoot, guys. How'd you guys? I need to get my. So this is what I'm doing too to get less. To get more guaranteed wins. Take off my sim. Actually do battle. And actually, so let me do this while you guys are about to be part of a video to kind of, all right, so let's pause that. I'm going to have to, let's see, all right. Let's get this back up. All right, so, all right. All right, so for getting to make your blitzing easier, what we're gonna do here is drop down. Okay, so we are gonna actually drop down to make sure that you get more wins. Okay, so we just go through here and take your just your trash teams, your lowest of your low. It's a little bit of extra time, but given that there's blitz sim, and given like what we're seeing with how many blitz sims you can do per day, and actually still achieve all the milestones, it's nice. So I would recommend doing exactly what you're seeing here as far as, you know, making the blitz easier for yourself. Don't sit up it, and I mean, unless you want cable, you know, and a lot of shards with cable, I just come in here, lose, and then just auto, you know, I try to get down to tier 2, 1 or 2, and then I only have 2 mixed teams that I can kind of play with, and just come in here and I do the same thing. But I like this because it gets me guaranteed wins and keeps me in. Though when I did this earlier, there was a time where I think I lost in tier 6 or something like that. So, you know, it can be a little problematic, especially like a floating hand. A floating hand can be problematic. But anyway, so to make your blitzing easier, do this. Once you get down to, like I said, I don't know, tier 2 or whatever is reasonable for you, then just go through the blitz sim. You know, set your alarm. I'll set my alarm here probably. Let's see, I'll probably get through a couple teams here, and then I will set my 2-hour alarm just to make sure. I could probably, I mean, in theory, I could set it right now, right? Because it's like, well, you should never catch yourself. But I just like to give myself a little bit of leeway, just in case something like this happens where it's like, all right, it's a little lag and then loading the game or whatever. But, you know, it gets me going. So once I get to this next battle, I will, can you sim losses? Is that even possible? And then do one more. And then this is the point where it's loading, I'm setting my alarm. So I'm going here, I pull up my phone, I do 1 hour and 59 minutes, start. And then so 2 hours from now, I know that, you know, I'm going to for sure lose. And I'm good. It's like, great. All right, cool. I got this. Now from here, I just go through in sim everything, okay? So that way I get a little bit more guarantee of the wins. All right, so while I've got that, all right, let me save the screen time blitz, get losses. I want to add that part to the video. Let's see, it smells like candy. All right, get that going again. All right, so let's actually finish. Yeah, can you even do a blitz loss like sim? Like I don't think you can. I think it's just you click battle and that's it. So that way I just, you know, I'm a little bit more guaranteed with some of these wins, as opposed to just sitting up at, you know, tier 8 or tier 6 or tier 7 and losing with some of these teams that I'm just guaranteeing that I get wins from all of these teams. Or, you know, reasonably guaranteeing it. I mean, let's see. Because I mean, frankly, I don't even care about, you know, what I get in this blitz. I could be bottom 60%. I don't care. And actually, I don't mind every once in a while if I lose something in here. I know I'd prefer it to be like right, you know, as I start one, but every once in a while it's not, so. You look like Nick Wojcik. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'll have to check it out. Or maybe I am Nick and I just never told anybody. Do 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 do. Smells like candy.
Always at the same place. The same people every day.
Yeah, I know. Trying on a cable blitz. That's just how it. Well, and in fairness too, Zach, like a lot of times when they do these events, this is kind of what they do. It tends to be a bad character, which is actually why I like that I can drop down and I don't care. I personally like that a little bit. I'd rather it be a trash character so I don't have to worry about staying up at tier 8.3 or anything like that. Man, this song's like playing nonstop. And actually, I need to get my things in too. So I'm going to go up even higher here. I'll get to 8 this time. This is definitely one where you want to make sure you use your charges. You can definitely sim losses, but I mean, I suppose if you know they're going to be losses, but I just how does that? I mean, come on. Oh, I guess they flip it. Whatever. It's still annoying. Yep, long shot. Yeah, I know. The aim flip will get you every time, right? It's funny because my aim sucks in this. Like, they'll lose in sim all the time. And it's annoying. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I thought I had a couple more left. I never like to do the math there manually. I'm just like, ugh.
Cardio burns fat, right?
It should be 50.
Cardio actually burns calories.
Should be, I think, my last one here too.
I
Thought I finished them at 52. All right, there we go. All right. We don't want to hear about your stupid cardio thing, brow. Even though I do need to, I need to start focusing on my working out a little bit more. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, challenges. Challenges. Nope, that's not what I want. Come on. All right, so we got those. Let's just spend our campaign energy real quick. Yeah, sometimes I'm not thinking when I don't think about what team I have. I'm just literally looking for the trash team that shows up. And I didn't realize it was with symbiotes. Live and learn, I suppose. 22 screen time down the drain. Oh. I'll survive. We shall all survive. I need focus. I need lots of these. Learning. I always like to double up with ones. Don't need mystic stuff at all. Okay. Alright, and then let's go to here. I need a lot of, I'm low on ISO crystals. Alright, so let's, alright, so I think, alright, now that I got everything, I think I got my raids, so they're set up so they're not whatever. All right, so I think I'm gonna shoot the rest of this video now, right? So I shot that little blitz segment. Let's see. What'd you forget to save, Callie? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I almost always save those. I never use those for the orbs. Honestly. Just don't, yeah. I don't care. I get 1 to 2%, I'm done. Yes, for sure, Nico. All right, so I think I'm going to get the... All right, so I'm going to do an intro and then scene... I could do this scene and then hide my... I gotta hide my blue stacks, though. So we'll come up here, scroll over. All right, so that looks pretty solid. I'll just walk through that. Talk about stuff in game. I can jump to the scene here. Okay, yeah. That. Let's see. I want to have a different background. Skeleton is no fun. But we don't really have any new ones. And Pimtech is lame. We just don't have good options. All right. All right. All right, so let's shoot this vid. Let's shoot this vid. All right. All right, all right, all right. The armless... Oh, wait, you can kind of see the shadow of my shirt. My hand is floating. Or did I lose my eyeball? Is that weird? I'm a weirdo. Sorry. If you guys don't know, I'm actually kind of weird. I like to have fun, goofy, nerd, joke around, whatever. If you're not having fun in life, then what's the point, right? All right, so let me just make sure that this is recording right because this is going to be the long part. Ow, now. Unique New York. We're going to record a video, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to record a video. And I hope the volume is working decently. All right. So then turn it off. Just double check that I make sure it's working all right. Ow, now. Seems to be working all right. And we're going to record a video. And I hope... All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Okay. What is this thing called? Screen time. Everybody, welcome back. I'm here to show you how to get more screen time because you wanted more screen time. That's what you want with mobile games and Marvel Strike Force in general, is to be on your phone more, staring at that screen for longer amounts of time. I think Scopely made, even though I get it with Mojo, that he is this, you know, screen time ratings thing, it did still stick a little thorn in my heart because I am a person who likes to say, you know, let's decrease the screen time of the game. Let us go out into the wilderness, well, pre-COVID, out into the wilderness to hang out with our fellow brethren, get some outside time, so to speak. But, you know, MSF just keeps you locked up. You got to be on that screen. So anyway, thanks for making it a screen time event. I'm going to do a spreadsheet thing. It's not super complicated, honestly. I'll get to the basics of it, and you could make it simpler or harder doing different mechanics. We're going to look at how the old event was different with the orbs, so we'll definitely touch on that. I don't think it'll upset you, but other than one specific reason. And yeah, we'll just look at it. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty easy, honestly. I don't think this is going to be very complicated. I don't think it's very hard. I think depending on the type of player you are, you could probably find different ways to do it, but you don't need auto blitz. You can still sim blitz to get there. So let's go through the stuff in the game, and then we'll go through the spreadsheet. All right, so we jump to this. Let's go to this. All right. So in the game here, let's see, what is it? No, it's in milestones. So in the milestones, you guys already know what it says. Screen champions. So you go here, and we just look through this. There's 45 milestones for this 72,000 points. That's really the big thing here. And everybody's going to want this because as you can see at the bottom here, this is where you get your Gear 15 uniques that, you know, pretty much everybody, if you're looking to get into Dark Dimension 4, which everyone's going to be wanting to at some point, whether you're in Dark Dimension 3 or Dark Dimension 2, you're going to need these things, and they're very rare. I mean, you've got a lot of people refreshing the supply store at 50 cores, 100 cores per refresh. Some doing 200 cores. You know, some Mega Whales doing more. So you're going to want to get as far down as you can. You can see plenty of other these gold credits. That's pretty solid. This 175 SBCs, you can see I've got 13,000 of these. I'm still like 14 or 15, or no, I think it's 1,600 short of these to get all my characters into Dark Dimension 4. So it's definitely, you know, this is gear that you definitely want to get. So you're, again, even if you're a newer player, you want to try to finish these milestones. Obviously, these gear tier 14 mini uniques, as we call them, that's fine. You know, Beast 5 red. And then you start getting less and less important. These, oh, give me those all day long. I need like 30 of those, so 15 in one spot. Gravitonium, you need that for these two guys. Shatterstar and Longshot, who I personally love a lot. They're great for PvP, which means they're probably going to be good for war. And if there's ever a shift in the arena meta, they're going to be important. And then you get all these little T1 ion fragments, which are, you know, we all need. So the rest of this stuff is purple. And, you know, I didn't even calculate this stuff that shows up into my things. And you can still do a very reasonable amount of rotations per day. So, or these. So that's the stuff that's in game. The scoring on it's real basic. You know, there's 3 different types of orbs. There's the prime time or the orange, the syndicate or the purple, the rerun or the blue. They're each worth a certain amount of points, and that's kind of like, okay, great. So then it's all about, you know, how many of those you open to get all the way down to the 72,000 points, okay? And how do you get the screen time to open these orbs? Because I guess the next technical question is, well, what do you need to open those orbs? It's screen time. So you go to supplies, you go away. We're not talking about offers, we want orbs. So you come down here to the bottom, and that's what you need. You need screen time. Okay, you need 800 to open the orange and 600 to open the purple. I wouldn't touch the blues, you know. And for anybody who's looking, to get, you know, if you're only interested in these resource drops here, you get the same amount in the purple or in the orange as the purple. But my recommendation is get the orange one. This gear that you get in here. Even though it's a really small 5% drop, you want these, okay? So open these. This stuff's just so hard to get. Just take the 5% chance. I know you're likely going to end up with a 75% chance of all these here, but you still need some of this orange gear anyway. So anyway, let's go over to the spreadsheet. I think you've seen enough in game. You're probably already aware of all that works, but in case you didn't, I wanted to walk through that. So now we're over to the spreadsheet here. And let's zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. I basically took my old spreadsheet that I had for the Chimichanga event. It was this past summer. There were firework orbs. You know, you needed chimmies to, and you got chimmies to open orbs, and you did different things to get chimmies. And there was one other aspect in that we thought might be in this similar event, but isn't. And I'll get to that in a minute, and that's the orbs. So, you know, we've got a 14-day duration here. I've already talked about how many points you've got per orb. So that's pretty simple. So how do you get points? You open the orbs. Total screen time required. It's a 1-for-1 ratio. You saw that when you looked in it. There's honestly nothing complicated on it. I'm only looking at my orange points here and my purple points here. That's it. All right. But I'm really going to focus on the orange orbs because honestly, I think everybody should be opening those regardless if you're a brand new player or not. That gear is so rare, you're going to need it whenever you get to that point. So the next question is, how do you get screen time? Do stuff. Okay, what stuff you need to do? There's energy usage that you can get, and then that's per day, and I'll go over that in a second. Then there's the total over the course of the event. There's the ISO energy that you can get, and then the energy of that over the duration, which is like, okay, perfect. And then you get the daily screen time from each objective, basically. But there's only 3. You get it for the raid, the arena, and the RTAs, okay? So the the per day campaign energy, what we did here is we did 12 energy per hour, 80 free 3 times a day, and then 450 core refreshes at 120 each. Now you'll see in a minute that you might not necessarily need to do those core refreshes if you're short on cores. If you're not, then I highly recommend doing that because that's where you get a core chunk of your screen time from. And then like I mentioned, it's just that number times the amount of days, right? So that's how many you get over the 14-day period. ISO energy, similar situation. You get a little bit more per hour than you do for your regular campaign energy, but you still get the free 3 times a day, and we're still doing the 50 core refreshes for a total of 1,080 per day. And then over the duration, 15,120. Like I mentioned here, we've got 3 different daily objectives. The raid one gives you 400 screen time per day. The other 2, the arena wins and the RTA, you get 200 per day on those. So you get, at that point, this isn't the summation of that. What I'm saying is this, after you get all of this stuff, how much more do you need? So I've added up all of these little things here, what you're getting here, and I've taken the 72,000 you need, subtracted what you get here, and said, okay, well, I still need 31,568 screen time after the stuff that I'm basically going to do anyway. Maybe you don't use the 50 core refreshes, but in my opinion, all of this stuff, if you play the game, you're probably already doing it. Again, maybe with the exception of the 50 core refreshes if you don't have those cores, which I think there's ways around that anyway, but we'll talk about that in a second. So you need 31,568 screen time left to be able to finish this event. Then what are you going to do, right? Blitz. Because there's no other way to get this, right? How else are you going to get screen time? Blitz. You get blitz from blitz wins. We know if you sim a blitz win, you get 22. And if you manually win a blitz win, what is it? 36. So manually or auto it, you get 36 screen time per blitz win. But right now we're going to do the lower one, 22, because we want to see where that's at. So blitzing, and you'll see a lot of this stuff down here, which I'll get to. I even have this chimney stuff. I'll get into all that in a second. So you get the blitz. So, okay, if I get 22 blitz screen time per blitz win, per sim blitz win, that means you take this number divided by the points per, and I need 1,435 blitz wins required total. I know I got 14 days left for the event, right? I just go over here and the days I got left. So that means I need 103 blitz wins per day. That doesn't, at first maybe that seems like a lot, but it's not. So if you're assuming 20 rotations per day, 20 win per day rotations per day, which I think is pretty doable, then you're talking about 5 rotations a day, and that's it. And shout out to Ken Chiron with the raid in the middle of the video. We're shooting a video. It's going to be in the YouTube video now. We're just talking about this screen time event. So shout out to you. So rotations per day with 20 wins, you only need 5. It means you need to be awake for 10 hours a day to do that. That's all you need to finish this, which means that's all you need. That is all you need to get through all of these milestones. That is it. That's it. You want that? That's what you got to do. Okay? So to get through all of those milestones, that's what we're talking about. 5 rotations a day at 20 wins. Now again, I mentioned up here that if you don't want to do the 50 core refreshes, then maybe you need to do more blitz wins. All right, do more blitz wins. Did I calculate exactly how many? No, honestly, I didn't, because I was like, this is so little. I was like, this is super easy. You know what I mean? So you got to make up for, and actually, let's just do that real quick. Just for you, 67, 65, because I think you mentioned not having the cores. We'll just take it out right now. In the middle of the video, we're going to see. So if you take those out, if you don't core at all for those, then you need a little bit more blitz wins required. You need a little bit more wins per day. You need 7 rotations. You need to be up for 14 or 15 hours. That's a little bit tougher, maybe? I don't know. But if it's not, do it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not accounting for some free energy you get from the milestones. It's not a lot. It's a little bit, but it's something. And then on top of that, you could whale. You could buy some offers. That's really it. Now, the part that I want to touch on that people were kind of wondering about before. So I took my chimichanga template that I had before, because what was happened with that one is we also had orbs we could open to be able to get towards these milestones. And that's what they took out this time. You didn't get any of these things, any of these points or chimichangas from opening orbs. But the truth is we don't need them for this event. It only hurts us because we all wanted to open our orbs for an event, and we're not getting it here. So fingers crossed, maybe they do something in January or February that isn't for an event like this, because honestly, this event's not too bad given what we got. I think it's pretty simple. It's not a lot of blitzing. I'm sim blitzing. I'm not doing more than this. Anything more than this, it is purely to open those orbs. And I'll end with saying, you know, or kind of like go out on saying, do you want to? Maybe. I mean, look, if you're really, really desperate for some of these things, okay, fine. But I want to remind everybody what these drops are. So you get the, you know, this isn't fine. Okay, fine. But we're not opening it for this stuff, right? So left pillar, we're not opening for that. Let's check the right pillar because, you know, that's probably the same. That's close. We get some more orange gear, great, but nothing special. It's the T13 stuff. We got some mini uniques in here and some regular orange gear. Okay, so what's in the center? So am I going to grind for the center for 75% drop rate for the same thing that's on the left and right? I've got a 75% chance to get this. Add 20 to get 2 T4s. So I've got a 95% chance to get some regular orange gear or a T4, and a small 5% chance rate to get a Gear 15 unique. So are you going to spend a bunch of time outside of the stuff that I just laid out to have a 5% chance per orb to get one of these? One. Me, I'm not. I want to get Dark Dimension 4. I want to get Doom. I want to get Gear Tier 15. Yeah, I do. But I'm not going to go there and just grind nonstop and blitz nonstop and auto blitz and not sim blitz. I'm going to keep my sim blitz. I'm going to get what I'm going to get and let whoever else, you know, look, I try to manage my burnout with the game. And if you go too much, too long, eventually you're going to burn out. We're all human, right? So that's what I got for this. I think I covered everything. I'm sure chat's telling me right now everything I'm forgetting, everything I'm screwing up. So I'll catch up on that in a second and see how bad I did. So anyway, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Hammer down that like button. Click that notification bell, subscription button, you know, all that stuff. Link to the Discord in the description below. And I'll probably link the spreadsheet unless I forget, which I might. I don't know. We'll see. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. All right. I missed that raid. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get my music back going. All right, so I gotta catch up on chat there. I failed hard on the raid. So I appreciate the follow very much. We'll get another shout out to the raid. All right. Bring me WolverThor. Freaking shout out WolverThor. Talk about Red Stars for a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the Ken raid. So again, appreciate that. If you guys are still hanging out, very much appreciate it. Hopefully, you know, I know it's not too exciting to come in at the end of a video, but I was yeah, Chu is talking about planning on spending at least 1,000 cores in a 24-hour 50-core reset. You can do that. I mean, but honestly, I don't think you necessarily need it. Half baked, love the hype. Yeah, I'll put the link for the sheets in the YouTube when I upload it. I'm gonna wrap up here with you guys in a little bit, and then I'll go post it and put the link in the YouTube channel or in the YouTube description below. State source cores again, login calendar. I'm just catching up on chat still, guys. All right. I think I caught up. Okay, so I finally caught up. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, like, you guys heard me say it, but that is like, that's not bad. I mean, to me, like, this stuff is not. I'll zoom in a second here. But to me, this is not bad. That's not bad. It's just, I mean, that's not a lot of blitzing for me, you know, and I think that generally speaking that, I don't think that's a lot of blitzing for people. I think people are going to be pretty happy with that. Bullseye well with trash. Oops. I don't know. So what are you guys going to do with it? Yeah. I mean, that's why I like to do those Callies, because it's, you know, it helps people like see how much they have to do. Thank you for the follow very much. Violante. Yeah, you know, you do stuff like that in the spreadsheet, and it's just, you know, it very easily just kind of, you just figure it out that it's not that bad, right? It's like, okay, cool. Which I'm pretty stoked about, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's a lot of time. I mean, again, do you want to go harder for more orbs? It's 5%. I don't know, 5%. Like, is that worth it? Why is this taking so long? This is weird. I might have to force close this. Have you guys ever got stuck like this before? This is weird. I have to send this. The screen time credits, they should be in the rewards, Trevor. I'm getting them in the rewards. Yeah, exactly. Novocaine, it's a good event. Simblitz, it's even easier. I'm totally cool with this. Thanks, Callie. I appreciate that. I call you Harmon, but I'm not sure what link you're looking for, Harmon. But let me know. Yeah, this is weird. That's super weird. I don't know. I'm gonna post it in Envoy though, because it shouldn't be. Okay. Oh, I guess I could try to rejoin. That was weird. Sorry, Frostwind. Yeah, Callie. That's why. I mean, it was definitely quite a bit different, right? And then, oh, look at all this stuff that's already gonna happen. I wonder if I even got any turns. Oh, this is interesting. So it just fast forwards me all the way up. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad I could calm you down, Callie. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, dude, I have no interest in manually blitzing again. It's just, it's so lame. I don't want anything to do with it. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and auto that. Oh, why isn't it on me? There we go.
Find it all on YouTube.
Sorry, I'm writing some. Okay, let's see here. This stuff's boring, I know, guys. So I'm really just here talking to you at this point. This stuff is whatever. Let's see. Time versus quality is it there? Yeah, time. I agree. Guesses on who will be banned next? I'm not sure what you mean, Trevor. I was going to do a timer. Just. Oh, you mean like banned on the next, yeah, RTA band, I got you. It's always going to be those tunes you want, that's for sure. I got you. Nope, Nobu. I want to be like, if Nobu ever gets banned, I'm gonna do like a immediate like $100 giveaway, just immediate. It's gonna be like the first person who responds to this post gets $100. I'm really happy that that event ended up being as easy as it was too. Like I thought that I was gonna honestly be doing this stuff for like, I thought I was gonna stream for like 3 hours tonight trying to figure that out and like going through all the different scenarios and, but it's like it's kind of nice that it's not like that. This is hilarious. I'm like entertained by the weirdest stuff. Just like, where's that hand coming from? Whose hand is that? Oh, this is gonna be close. Wah wah. Yeah, Kelly, I think a lot of people were, to be honest with you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Zach, it's totally fine. If anybody's freaking out, just one, calm them down. Two, tell them if you're talking to them right now, tell them they should come to my stream and literally see the math we've got pasted on the screen while I've got this thing going on. Because that's really all I'm doing at this point is just like, I'm going through RTA, talking to you guys a little bit. I'm going to go edit the video and post it and crash. But I wanted to hang out a bit before doing all that stuff. Let's see. wonder how I'm at. Oh, you know what? Are you? I was skipping a bunch of, or I wasn't skipping the 550 knockouts because of I was testing Long Shot and Shatterstar the other day, and it was just fun. So I just kept playing, and I was doing it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but honestly, though, Zach, you'll be fine. I mean, if you make up with getting a 550 or something, you're good. I friggin' love Long Shot and Shatterstar. If I get my dailies out of the way, I'll do some. But that I'll go. I'll finish up the night just showing some of that. I love them. Absolutely love. They are so fun. Now, I have to admit, the team I pair them up with is top notch. So that is a big part of it. But they're just so fun and cool in PvP because they just go so much. Yeah, you'll be fine, Zach, for sure. I'm really hoping I can finish up some work stuff tomorrow so that I don't have to so I can take off a couple days. Let's see, I still have Shield, Karnak, and Bullseye still. I'm stuck doing this crap right now, though. I mean, Kelly, I'm trying not to overhype them. I'm not going to lie. But one of the things that I've been saying is that they remind me of what... they could be a better foundation to what the symbiotes are. And what I mean by that is the foundation of the symbiotes were Carnage and Venom. Those two characters were in the game for a long time. They sat there. You know, eventually you got Symbiote Spider-Man, which they were still great, but you didn't have another two characters. Then you got Scream, and then a little bit after that you got Anti-Venom. So eventually you got that full team. And I could see a very similar thing happening where X Factor is going to become this team that they want to see who... Well, I didn't get one knockout this Slayers. They want to see how they evolve because it's the first time they're introducing such a speed manipulation in the game, and if they do too much of it, it can become like, it can break the game. So I think that they're slow playing that. They're just introducing these two, and then they're going to see like, all right, what other characters can we put in the game that don't make the X Factor too strong, but it can build and become a good, nice meta team in some aspect of the game, a la symbiotes. So that's the way that I see them potentially coming and evolving as a team. But right now they are just the two of them. They are great in PvP, just straight up great. You pair them up with crit people, they're even better. And congrats, Mac, on beating Dark Dimension 3 for the second time. Oh, that does suck to not get what you need. Yeah, the Axemen, I haven't played with them with Axemen yet, honestly, but if that assist bug is going on, though, that might be part of why it's bonkers, because the assist crits are giving, how am I, God, these guys are looking for knockouts. Get me out of the knockout thing. I am clearly in a pure objective mode here. Come on here.
Listen to music off YouTube Music Premium. Start a 1-month free trial.
That was me last week. I had to finish writing curriculum, so I didn't have to. Yeah, that's key. Yeah, I have to get some stuff into my. I got to get some financial stuff in, and I'm trying to coordinate some stuff with a client and some. I work in construction, so I'm trying to coordinate a bunch of stuff. They could. Yeah, that's pretty good for surviving Ultimus 7.4. I mean, their heals on turn are huge because they get so much heal that it's great. And the more they crit, the more other people crit. Like, I would love to run those two in a raid with Fury and Assault and honestly Operative, because she gives you some heals. She gets so many short cooldowns. She'll heal who needs to be healed. Again, why am I getting these matchups against these like OP teams? Like, come on, I'm not even paying attention who I'm fighting here. All right, so I got the shield out of there. So now it's all right. So let's get rid of the shield folk here. And let's just drop in. Let's drop in who we want to drop in. So Zemo is definitely the best PvP character, right? And then let's just go straight to our X Factor folk. Even though we've got a couple scrubs in here, we'll check it with scrubs. And I think that's it, right? Karnak and Bullseye, right? So I'll play a little bit more as opposed to auto, but they're bugged on the assist. Is the way I understand it. Is that crits on assist are giving more speed bar than they should, but the regular speed bar is fine. Oh, this guy's gonna quit out. I guarantee it. Because Zemo's gonna kill all 4 of his dudes. Oh yeah, good call. Thank you. I appreciate that, Brave Monkey. I mean, this doesn't even count, but this dude's dodging nonstop. Bullseye crit. You know, Bullseye is not a bad option to crit either. I did not crit there. Boink. The dodge is brutal. Dodge, 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 dodge. See, yeah. I mean, he's slowed, but yeah, Zemo's awesome. Thank you for that. Cody, I'm gonna put the link in my YouTube video. I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna finish up with some RTA, edit the video, and then I'll have it in that video. The link in that video. If you're not on my Discord, there's a link to that, and you'll get tagged whenever I post the video. Let's do her. I don't know if it matters, whatever. Let's try to get her out of here. Yeah, see, it's just like crits. You should die. I want you to die. See, like, look, I mean, most of his team's dead before he even gets a turn. I mean, granted, what's his name? Doc Ock summoned. We'll see if I can still survive this. He's still got some pretty high dudes up there, so let's take him out just so he doesn't. Boink. Let's take Iron Man out. Because I don't want him to nuke anybody. So just notice how I'm continuing to go like more and more and more. So when he's stunned, he doesn't get that interesting. All right. Interesting. Doink, doink, doink. Come on. Take down the Taskmaster. You better be able to take down the Taskmaster. You got heals, son. He's pretty good. Yeah, I like using Taskmaster a little bit with it too, but that was I mean, I had a higher Zemo there. Yeah, that's nothing to brag about, really. To be honest, who throws a shoe? Who throws a shoe? Oh? Bush Battle favorites. And I will bring in my sweetheart. Crits, crits, crits for everybody is right. I mean, it's fun, it's cool. It's just like, so this is how I like to play them. You know, I like to pair them clearly with a couple too. No, I honestly run this team, and without Karnak, who's the other one I run it with? It might be Taskmaster. I've actually played these two with Brotherhood as well, and that's kind of fun, but it's not as good. So he'll ability block my Zemo, and I'll lose. So this one's already over because his Zemo got to go first. Which, it kind of stinks, but it's just unfortunately kind of how it shakes out sometime. So if you go against somebody where it's kind of like a Zemo versus Zemo, like, oh, he's got a very similar team to me, except for he's got Crossbones. So his Zemo got to go first, and that was the end of the match. So I hope that makes sense. That's kind of what I got. So I'll do a couple more of these, wrap it up here. We'll raid somebody before we get off. But yeah, this team is pretty good. Well, we'll get the one Karnak, and then I'll go. Yeah, I could see Deadpool being good with him. Oh, poor guy. This guy again. It's not right. I'm sorry. Just don't. I'll get knockouts here, but it's not fair to him. It's just not. It's just not fair, my friend. I'm sorry. Let's see if he gets a turn. Does he get a turn? Does he get a turn? Did he even get a turn? I don't even think Symbiote Spider-Man got a turn. Yeah, but what if the other person doesn't take... I mean, you got to get lucky to do that, right? Brave Monkey? Alright, so that's it. Alright, so I'm going to look for who's on for rating. But yeah, I mean, Brave Monkey, I like that idea. If you're lucky enough to get somebody else, for sure. All right, I know who I'm gonna raid. Nietzsche. Nietzsche is a friend and somebody who you know is raided and joined and provided some free subs when he's here hanging out. So definitely, you know, check him out and give him some love. You know, like I said, a good dude. All right, so we're gonna go raid Nietzsche here. I got that spelled right? There we go. So yeah, so you know, give him a little love. He does a lot of PvP tournaments.
Basic on what? I don't know.
Smart dude. Again, he stopped by and given a bunch of subs as well. So some people might even be here who've gotten a sub from him. So go give him a follow, give him some love, all that kind of good stuff. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Definitely be streaming again soon. Thanks again.
That did not happen.